Right here? Okay, let's do it to it. Oh, over there.
This is a question for all three of you.
Nice and loud.
This is a question for all three of you. What was your favorite scene to film in all of the movies?
Your favorite scene within any of the movies.
What's your
Just a
favorite
favorite
scene?
scene.
Favorite scene? I don't know.
With Mary?
With Mary, yeah, that was no, that was great. I don't know. Okay. So it was a night in Back to the Future 3 where there's like a festival at night and it's like a circus, there's stalls and different things going on and a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. And they had a band. I don't know a lot of, I can't give you names about it, but ZZ Top was a favorite. And they played the music on the soundtrack. They were up there live on a little wooden stage and did their thing all night. And they'd be playing, between takes when we were having maybe a half hour before we shot again while they reset the stage or whatever. And they would play for a half an hour for the fun of it. So that was a cool way to spend the night. Yeah.
Nice. Excellent.
I didn't have a lot of scenes, so I really loved every single one of them. And Marty almost kissed me in most of them. So the scene with the clock tower was very interesting because it was all one take. So we started walking and then there was the aerobics people and the car that goes by and all these different things had to be on point perfect, or we did it again. It wasn't just us. So that was kind of fascinating. I just love acting. I was just so happy to have the part.
Yeah, I'm from Philadelphia. Maybe you've heard of it. Oh sure, Boo Rocky. Our nation's first capital. I'm from Philadelphia, so I've ridden the train and the subway and buses. I was never really good at a horse. Maybe at the beach in New Jersey, pulled by some New Jersey guy. So in Back to the Future 3, I got to learn horseback riding from Corky Randall, who rode stunts with John Ford, and who taught John Ford, the great director, how to ride a horse, rode with John Wayne and all that kind of stuff. So I learned all those skills, riding a horse, quick draw, drawing a gun, from Arvo Ujala, historic Hollywood quick draw expert, spinning a rope, galloping on the horse, spinning a rope over all those kind of skills. So it was so exciting to do that. But then in the scene, and you were in it, and they had, I just loved the gunfight because they don't make a movie like that anymore, where the two guys go into the street and have a gunfight with the horses, cattle, hundreds of extras, of townspeople and everything, and have that. Anyway, Harry Carey Jr., Pat Buttram, and Dub Taylor were in the scene. And they were historic Western actors in John Ford's movies for decade upon decade. Anyway,
They each had a voice that if you watch Westerns, you'd recognize immediately. They each had their own special character person.
so in my head and everything, I was basing Buford Mad Dog Tannen on Lee Marvin's performance in the movie The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Wonderful performance, incredible, so deadly. Funny in ways, but deadly. Anyway, it was great to me because I'm acting that thing and I have a quirt, the short whip, like Lee Marvin used in The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Anyway, the men are there. Pat Buttram, historic Western guy. Tom, come over here. Tom, well, we've been talking to fellas and, well, you kind of remind us of Lee Marvin. He goes, have you ever seen The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance? So it was, that was a great moment for me. You're from Pittsburgh, I'm from Philadelphia. We'll have the détente at Harrisburg. But for a kid from Philadelphia to go out west and be in a movie and ride horses and rope and shoot guns with these guys in history and do a thing just like Lee Marvin in a movie, that was pretty cool. I gotta say, beats biscuits.
There we go. Thank you so much.
Woo!
So Back to the Future panel. Back to their table. They're headed back to their table to sign.
All right.
Oh, all you guys, hang on. I want to get you guys in a photo. Everybody wave.
Woo!
There you go. Fabulous job, everybody. Back to the Future panel.
Thanks very much.
Keep it going. They're going to head to their table.
Thank you.
Excellent job, everyone.